Well, it's like a couple years ago, I was talking to a guy, he talking about my coaching, and he says, you were a great player, but you're a failure as a coach. And he had his little cheek there, you know, and I says, oh, really? I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to talk to you about that. I says, when I was in Boston, I was a player coach without an assistant. He said, I didn't know you didn't have an assistant. Well, you know it now.
Yes.
I did not have an assistant. I was a player coach. I was a coach. I don't care whether you like it or not, or whatever you want to. I was a coach. And my coach, Auerbach, I think is the greatest coach in the history of any sport. I think of professional sports. I think that Johnny Wooden is the best coach in the history of college sports. But and I thought Auerbach was the best coach in the history of professional sports. I said, last year he coached. We won our 8th straight championship, and we won 55 regular season games. My first year as player coach, we won 60 games. Okay? Same team. Now, I'm not saying I'm a better coach, but I said I did win 60 games, and that's kind of a benchmark for a coach to win 60 games. That's, you know.
Absolutely.
And so he said, well, you had Bill Russell. I said, well, my coach, Auerbach, won 9 championships. He did not win a single championship without Bill Russell as the center. Oh, but you played harder for Bill Russell than you did for Auerbach. So really? I says, you do realize that I was 5 times MVP in the league while playing for Red Auerbach. Now, it seemed to me it'd be real difficult to play harder than that.
So you just gave him the facts.
Yeah, I said, okay. I said, in the next 2 years, I want back-to-back NBA championships. Now, where is the failure? I want to find out. Now, I coached 3 years, I won back-to-back championships, and I won 60 games. And that year I won the 60 games, Philadelphia went off the charts. They broke all the records that year and won 69 games. And I had the second best record in the league that year.
He just wanted you to be a failure.
I said, so I want you to show me where the failure is. And so he's sitting there looking at me like, you know, he don't know what to say because he came there unprepared.
Yes.
And so I says, okay. Next coaching job, I went to Seattle. And that was a franchise in distress. I said, the year before I got there, they won 26 games. They had an average attendance of 4,600 people. And they'd only sold 350 season tickets. And I could not sign the first draft pick because he went to the ABA. The second year I was there, the first year we won 36 games. We improved by 10 games while I dismantled that team and put another team on the floor. I think there were 2 guys left from the team I had the first year that were there the second year. So then, second year I was there, we made the playoffs for the first time in the history of the franchise. And I made 2 critical draft picks that was the foundation of a championship team. And in the 4 years I was there, we averaged 14,000 people a game, up from 4. And I sold 7,000 season tickets. And I had made the franchise acceptable in the community. Now, what I want you to do is to show me where the failure is. And I said, I went to Sacramento. I don't forget Sacramento. I was there 35 games. What can you do? What can any coach do in 35 games? So, but what I want you to do is show me what a failure is. So you know what he did?
What did he do?
He folded his notebook up, got up and left, and they never put that on the air.